proficient silent slayer, the manhunter, the blind mercenary, the genocider, with an insatiable or excessive sexual appetite, Muteba Gizenga, where his expertise is to target the body's most vital areas in the most death-dealing but efficient manner while using the slightest body movement possible. His durability withstood even that of the other Nico's attacks, that he didn't even show any signs of injuries. Muteba may not be an accomplished martial art user. He does, however, utilizes his extensive battlefield experiences. As brutal as the conditions of a battlefield were, the carnage was incomprehensible, where soldiers lived through the days of hunger, thirst, danger, terror, and impending death. These experiences enable one to adapt and survive. Mercenaries are known as the soldiers of fortune, usually a private individual with previous military experiences that are no longer part of any official military services. Contractors who take part in armed conflicts, security assignments, or act as military advisors, whose incentive is to act for personal gain with a much higher profit. These private military forces possesses battle backgrounds where they spent a significant period of time in combat in a hostile battlefield. They come from different branches of military services, such as the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, or Special Forces. Even though he lost his sight during his time in the Ivorian Civil War, this enhanced his other senses, converting them into super sensors, hearing, smell, touch, as well as the possibility of enhanced cognitive functions. This enabled him to adapt and counter any unfamiliar combat moves or martial art efficiently. As the arena is loud and full of unnecessary noise, this proves that his senses are of inhuman proportions, for he can lock and focus on the vibrations and movements of the opponent, as well as their overall status, weapons, and gear. Muteba will use any possible means to incapacitate his opponent, such as eye gouging, ear gouging, throat gouging, and fatal testicular devastation. Before we continue, consider subscribing and share your thoughts by commenting below. Muteba eventually fought and won against Sakabayashi, but lost his sense of hearing as Sakabayashi used the ear gouge against him. Nonetheless, Muteba gained an upgrade by equipping him with the state-of-the-art artificial eye implants inspired by the Predator's visual technology. This enabled him to see the opponent's vibrations and infrared spectrum, while this implant gave him 5 optional modes of visual enhancements. Being the silent killer as he is, he has an extensive knowledge of the Chinese acupuncture arts, where nerves, muscles, and vital points are involved. He is also a proficient user of the Chinese assassination techniques, as he was able to use the art to release himself from Wakatsuki's crushing hold. His known technique, the heart jab, an ancient technique of the Chinese assassination art, where the user forcefully inserts his fingers like a spear hand between the opponent's ribcage, tapping the heart with even the slightest touch to disrupt the heart's normal palpitation. This causes the heart to stop beating and subdue the opponent without leaving any traces or evidence, making it appear a natural death. As dangerous a mercenary Muteba is, he will not kill without reason. He will not sacrifice his life unnecessarily, nor will he fight to the death, and will prioritize his survival above all else. Nonetheless, the skills and abilities that he possesses are inhuman, yet may not be that compatible in a fighting tournament, but he is more accustomed in the battlefield, where he may prove to be more treacherous. For in the world of the blind, Muteba Gizenga is king. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And to all of you who supports my channel, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.